Keeping the pads down. All right. And I know Coach talked about not giving them a stimulus, but indie-wise, when we first getting out here, we stick ball and we get going. All right? When we do gap step.
First.
Guys, as you're seeing these guys, you can see different body types, right? So they continually take that drop step and go forward, right? They're putting their hand in the
It's almost same situation, but gap step with it. All right. So now we're adding the gap step in it, getting vertical. Okay. And normally we have groups of 4, groups of 3, but right now I don't want to kill them. Right. We're going rapid fire. So. All right. Left. Getting that foot in the ground, all right? Off that first step, getting that foot in the ground, planting, getting vertical.
Right now it's still right.
Left. This right here, learn from Big, box drill, right? Based off redirection, okay? Almost like a line drill, right? But in a box situation. So we get one guy, just one guy. Set, yep.
Back over the signal right there.
Huh? Signals? Okay, so boom. So step out, throw him here, I throw him here. If he goes here, he automatically resets in the box, okay? Boom, same thing here. He goes here, boom, automatically resets in the box, all right? If I'm here, now I'm just rushing past, all right, through the box, all right? But also, we do it 3 times, 3 hits, but I'm reset, all right? Yeah, good. Keys, come on. Push it up. Right. Sit. All right. Get them in the eye. All right. Yeah, I'll be going through the tape. Last time. Set. Boom. Work on the screen. All right. Work on the screen. Yeah. So I'm here. Here. All right. This is our diamond drill. Really working on changing directions, getting that foot in the ground, changing directions, also sinking your hips. All right, work on getting your hips around. Okay?
Coach, can we record this or no?
Yeah, go ahead, Coach. Go ahead, please. Figure 8. Come on this side. Start this way. Figure 8 through. Figure 8 through. Figure 8 through. Come down. Sit. Figure 8, sinking hips, figure 8, hips around. Right. Stunt, he didn't really stunt, but we start off with a stunt, work, figure 8. All right, I'm working figure 8 around, figure 8 around, figure 8 around, working down, make a play on the ball. Again, work on sinking my hips, changing directions. All right, let's go. Hey, here, there. All right, sit. Get around.
Another finish on this. Okay, we haven't gotten to it yet, but we will. Is instead of having the dummy, we've had a football there. All right, so you can incorporate a scoop and score drill. You have the other guy, instead of holding the dummy, just kind of soft drop the ball out there. So as they're finishing, okay, they're working the side saddle scoop.
It's around.
Defensive linemen doing this diamond drill, okay, and I've actually been kind of criticized, to be honest with you, in the profession. They're like, oh, Baker's over there doing linebacker drills, okay? until I turned on the tape and I showed them on tape how many times defensive linemen have to do short corner turns, okay? If they're finishing off of a block and redirecting on the ball, okay? Upfield and redirecting on screens. Up the field, turning their hips back and turning back to get to a quarterback who's stepping up in the pocket. Okay, those guys who were criticizing and asking those questions, they weren't really thinking about, okay, what happens in the course of the game, which was good. I loved it. I don't want these guys thinking about it, but I want their bodies to be trained to do it efficiently. All right, so if they do it out here on the drill, what are they doing? Muscle memory for one thing, plus they're gaining confidence that they're going to war with the right amount of tools, right? And that they got the right weapons to go and finish off on the ball.
All right, what we're getting into now, all right, essentially somewhat similar to what we were doing over here with the get off, right, with the gap step, but now we have reference points involved now, okay? All right, and now we're gonna add a redirection step, okay? Let's go, that good? Set. What? On me, go on me, go on me.
You got two?
Again, working on getting that step in there, getting vertical, all right? Somewhat settling, but again, I'm not anticipating, but as I get vertical, now I get my foot in the ground, redirect based on the direction, okay?
All right, guys, all right, what Coach is doing is giving them direction here, but the thing that's going to make these guys react, okay, in real ball is what, guys? What are you going to react on a real ball? Well, but even before he gets the ball, who's telling you where the ball is? O-line, right? So they're going to be reacting to blocking schemes, right? So as they execute a stunt, okay, when you see him redirect, all right, one way or the other, it's because the blocking scheme's redirecting him, right? But when we penetrate our stunt, when we are working our stunts, we want to work penetration. So that's why the redirection isn't happening here, okay? It's working at the edge of the bags because that's telling them and training them to get penetration when we're running those kind of pressures, okay? Pressures or something.
This hip, right? This near hip of the tackle guard, whichever, right?
Wherever you stuck to.
Right? If that hip moves, if my gap moves, right? Boom, now I have to redirect and I gotta move with it. Okay? So I agree. That's important to this drill. Sit. One more time. Last time. Sit. Good job. So one thing I like that coach kind of stresses is that transition from run to pass, right? How it should be kind of, it should look the same, right? If I'm getting off run, right, and mixed down situations, first and 10, second and short, second and medium, right, whatever, right? If I'm striking here, I'm feeling for pressure, right? Once I feel no pressure, then I work my pass, right? If I'm still feeling that pressure, now I got to figure out where that lineman's trying to take me, right? So now I'm feeling that pressure. Okay, I know the pressure's working here. Now I'm straining my hip, right? Fighting pressure with pressure, okay? And that's kind of something this drill symbolizes. We could, right now it's run-based, but I could easily tell this guy no pressure or pressure, whatever the situation, right? We're going to do straight up now. Yep. No. Shade. Shade left, that's fine.
So where you shade?
Shade here.
Okay.
All right, you working here. All right, hey. Hey, go sit. All right. Sit. All right, boom. He stopped his feet initially, right? Stopped his feet early. All right, so boom, come here, Keith. All right, so boom, I'm shaded here. All right, Keith works to me, boom. All right, now I'm continuously working, pressing downhill. All right, this running back comes off. Now I'm wrist over wrist. All right, making the play on the ball. Continuously keep your feet moving. All right, go again, coach.
And one thing that I would just the push-pull, okay, wrist over wrist separation. Early on in the, when you guys are doing like this time of year, for example, you're just starting off, I would suggest that you start off with them engaged. Okay, take the stance and the contact part out of it. That way their hands are in the proper position, right? Thumbs up, fingers out. Okay, so they're in the ideal position. And then on movement, right, they're stepping and pulling, pushing the pressure, pulling the other one, right? And then once they see the ball or they feel like it's time to disengage the block, then they work the wrist over wrist yet. Now we teach wrist over wrist only because most of the time we're working lateral sheds, okay, where the ball is coming in that direction, so we're working here, okay? There are times, though, okay, where you can have a rip shed, all right, if you feel like the ball is vertical, okay, behind the guy, and now you're working vertically up. So those are really the two situations. D lineman, most of the time, I'm throwing a number out and I bet I'm pretty close, 85% of our tackles, okay, are lateral tackles, because by the time we disengage with the blocker, the ball is attacking downhill on us. All right, so it's this type of disengage, okay, but there are times, right, especially when you're working your penetration, all right, where that guy's on the edge and now you work your rip finish to go. But as Coach said, the same coaching points the same for both, okay? Those techniques, whether it's the wrist over wrist, okay, or whether it's the rip finish, okay, is to get that guy's hands off of you, okay? Don't ever approach a blocker, okay, with this guy's in that position, because at best you got a soft tackle, because that guy's going to continue to block you until you separate from him, or you got no tackle, because you're still engaged with the blocker, okay? So that's the two things those are working. Go ahead, Coach.
Again, continuous feet moving, all right? Fighting that pressure with pressure. All right, go again, Coach. Other side.
Engaged or not?
Engaged. That was on me. That was on me. Right? I'm thinking they got pads on. Not engaged, right? Let's go. Set. Go. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. Rotate. Rotate. Go keep. Set. Go. All right. Boom. And he just did it, right? Way to retrace back. All right. Good job, Keith. All right. So boom. Again, I'm always trying to feel where the pressure is coming from. All right. If I'm shaded and that guy tries to push me by, again, I'm getting my hands on. I feel that pressure. I see the back. Now I'm retracing back. All right. To work toward the back. All right. Again, wrist over wrist, getting that guy off of me and still making the play towards the back. All right?
Guys, that was a great, because we didn't get a chance to talk too much in the film room. That was a great example of something that we preach all the time. Play it the way they block it. Play it the way they block it. The blockers dictate where the ball is, okay? So that started off as a zone block, so he played zone block. He felt that guy's hips flip inside, so now that tells him that the ball's going inside. So he goes to a firm leg. We call it firm leg because the pressure's on the outside leg. That's where the firmness comes from. Squeeze, get separation, and then a wrist over wrist finish as he goes back down inside. So again, just playing the ball, anticipating where the ball is based on the way they're blocking the play. Play it the way they block it. That was a great example of that. Set. Boom. Again, same thing. Working downhill. I see ball. All right. Wrist over wrist. All right, go again, Keith. I'm showing something. All right. So set. Go. There you go. Hey. And so what I was saying, you didn't know, but again, I can easily go from here to no pressure in the same drill. All right. That's all I was trying to get y'all to understand. Right. We can easily make this a pass situation. All right. Again, in pressure, feeling no pressure. All right, chopping, all right, stabbing, and flipping. Okay, and we can do it on the pop-ups as well. I'll demonstrate that later on. But my fault. But it's important. This guy doesn't raise his hand until he gets the stab. Boom, boom. All right, boom, boom. All right, there's something you can get your guys doing. Let's go. Set. So you, okay, yeah, I got you. Set. Oh. Set. Set. Finish. Set. No, this one. Set. Finish. All right. 4 pops. Finish. It's the same exact thing, right? But it goes back to what Coach was saying. All right, come here, Coach. All right. If I'm here, I don't want to flip away, right? And that's what a lot of guys do. Again, that ninja shit, choppy, right? I want to work my hips away. No, I want to work my hips past. All right, that's what he meant by past, right? He's here. I want to work my hips past. All right? There's a difference between this and this. All right?
it's really gonna be on you. You soon say hit, all you're gonna do is work on game penetration, push him out. Push him that way. Yeah. I'll be the running back, like I said, just play how you would normally do my technique. Put it on it. Come across, real close, just like that.
Well, again, create penetration, right? And I was here. I'm pressing this guy still, right?
All right.
Still want to, even though it's going lateral, I still want to press and get vertical.
Okay. Even if I go back, just like that. A 2-point stance. Same leg, same arm. So, you know, if the ball's down here, my hand closer to the ball's going to be down. But like I said, in 2-point stance. So all we're doing is here. I'm going to just say go, and all you're doing is stepping in the bag. You'll reset, say go, in the bag. All you're doing is working on getting that first step and coming. Like I said, it's called long arm, power arm. You still come with power. Like I said, tell our guys all the time, you can't just come here and just think the offensive line is going to go back. The offensive line is going to be ready for you. Some of them are going to come and attack you. You got to be able to step, progress, set, hit, and then go. Like I said, then after that, we'll have our guys get a little bit further back, and 3-point further stance, 3-point stance. Same thing, we set, hit, you take one step upfield, one step out, get the offensive lineman kind of relax them, think he's taking a wide track, stepping back inside, and then just going, rushing upfield from there. That's how we teach our long arm, because I know a lot of guys in long arm, they just try coming off and just going right into the offensive lineman. That's not going to work, especially if he has a good base, sets his hips low, you can go to him, your arm going to break, you can crumble up, be like this, give him the bear hug, he's won. Like I said, that's how we teach our long arm progression. Like I said, that's one of my favorite drills. Our guys are doing it. Like I was just telling Coach, if I had some film, I'll show you one of our guys just coming off, doing just like that, stepping at them, stepping out, just coming, get right here. Our aiming point for a long arm is anywhere from the middle of their sternum on up to the chin. Especially if you can get the chin. Like I said, you know, some guys might call hands to the face. That's up to you. You know, you call hands to the face in the fall, and you call me. I'm just say I warned you. You know, so. But like I said, you try and get that chin up here. Start getting that head up. Once that head is up like this, they can't see nothing. They start flailing their arms, and all everybody sees is you back here. Get to your hands in the quarterback. So stepping at the man. Our second step is stepping out, setting him up. So we're kind of stepping at a 45-degree angle out. Like I said, I know this kind of goes with you teach. You know, like I said, getting away from the man. Now third step is coming, stepping at him, still staying low, keeping our hips low, coming from a lower angle, bringing our arm out, getting full extension, coming through. Like I said, we're still fully extending our hips, getting our hips doing the pass rush, and coming through. Like I said, your aiming point either be the middle of your sternum.
Where are your hips and your shoulders when you take that step out?
What, the second step?
Yeah.
The hips and shoulders still be more so. Your hips still be more so vertical. Like so, you're not turning out here. You know, you're still square, still vertical, so you still have all your power. Like I said, when you take that step here, everything should turn to the inside. So you still should almost be square to him. And once you get that arm extended, fully extended, make contact, you should be pushing him. Like I said, aiming point varies. I'm not going to tell you guys where you want your aiming point to be at. 3-point stance, come off the ball, and make grip. And then once we raise the ball up, they'll come through, finish through the lane. Lots of times our guys will, we see lots of people in high school and college still, come through, they'll rip, and they start ripping. We start ripping out here, we get further away from the quarterback, and then we start wondering why you're going away from the quarterback, why you're going way over here, your lane is over here. You have a specific lane, where you're going, or if it's the nose, like if it's the center, I'm a nose. I'm coming here, I beat my man clean, I start going over here. Why going over here? The end is over here, whooping his tackle's ass. Now your end's pass rush and track. Quarterback, all quarterback has to do is just step up, or just step further that way, you're further away from it.